Hey guys, welcome to Creative Piano Academy, and today I have the perfect piano pattern for beginners. I wanted to find something that sounded really nice and it was rhythmically quite simple so that, you could play it even if you're a beginner, and also worked all of those fingers in the right hand. So hopefully I found something for you. Check it out. So we'll break that pattern down, I'll show you exactly what I'm doing, and I'll also show you a little trick you can use to keep it fresh and interesting. So let's break this right hand down first. Instead of being in this position here, which is the regular normal C major position that I normally talk about, we're going to move this position down here, okay? So bring your thumb down to the G. So finger 1 on the G, 2 on the B, 3 on the C, 4 on the D, and little finger, finger 5 on the E, okay? And first of all, you can just start moving up and down those notes. Just try and get your fingers used to that position. Okay, so this right hand just moves in different sections using different fingers of the right hand. So first of all, we're going to use the third finger and the thumb, which is the C and the G, and we're just going to go like this. We're just going to go C, G, C, G, okay? So C, G, C, G. And then we'll move to the B here and do exactly the same thing, but on the B. So we get B, G, B, G, okay? So from the beginning, we get C, G, C, G, B, G, B, G. And then we're going to play this, use this little finger up here. And we're going to go E, G, E, G. And then this fourth finger on the D. D, G, D, G, okay? So it's a nice, straightforward, simple pattern. It's got like a very strict, straight rhythm to it, so you don't need to worry about rhythm. Just C, G, C, G, B, G, B, G, and then E, G, E, G, D, G, D, G, okay? So I want you to get used to that right hand first, just moving between those notes, using those different fingers, using those different notes. In the left hand, we simply move between this position here, which is an A power chord, then we move to the G power chord, then we move to the F power chord, and then back to the G power chord. And you move, the left hand changes chord every time you change note in the right hand, okay? So if we put that together, sounds like this. That's the first position, first chord, and then we'll move to this position, okay? And then we'll move to the next chord, and then the final chord, okay? So we are actually playing around with different tonalities in those chords here. I mean, out of interest, we're actually playing around with an A minor 7 chord, regular G major chord, and then this one's quite interesting here. We've got an F major 7, okay, so we've got an F, a C, and an E. That's an F major 7 with an added second in there as well, so that will be F major 7 added 2. And then back to a regular G, okay? So again, and all I'm doing as well is I'm lifting the pedal on each change. If you're not quite familiar with the pedal, I do have a video on the pedal, so check out the cards. But also, without the pedal, it doesn't sound as nice, but it can work, So you can get used to it without the pedal. Okay, so that's the main pattern, and I want to now show you a trick you can use to apply to any pattern at all to sort of add a bit of life into it. But before we move on to that, I want to quickly mention that I have quite a few patterns on this channel, and I've put together a premium video where I take a pattern, a really nice sounding pattern, break it down, and then build it up into a really nice, impressive sounding piece of music. So check out the cards, check out the information box down below, grab yourselves a copy because you'll get loads out of it and you'll really like it. So what we're going to do, we've got our pattern. And for this little trick that sounds really nice with quite a few different patterns, it's a bit subjective, but I think it sounds particularly nice with this pattern. We're going to move it up from this position in this key, which is in the key of C, and we're going to move it up 3 semitones to the key of E flat major, okay? Now don't worry about keys and don't worry about anything, and just learn the notes and play the notes and piece it together, and you'll hear how nice it sounds. So here, look. We're going to, in the left hand, first of all, our chords are C power chord, B flat power chord, A flat power chord, and back to the B flat power chord. So that's C and G, B flat and F, A flat and E flat, B flat and F, okay? And this does have the added benefit as well, as if once you've got used to the pattern in the original key without any sharps or flats, it gives you that stepping stone to using a few of those sharps and flats as well. So, right hand, exactly the same pattern, but this time we want our fingers on the B flat with finger 1, E flat, finger 3, F with finger 4, G with finger 5, and then your second finger here wants to go in between these two black keys here onto the D. This might cause you a few problems, but stick with it. You know, just try and get that finger accuracy moving between those two keys there. Make sure you get that second finger moving into the middle of these two without accidentally hitting them. So, exactly the same pattern as before. We're going to go 3, 1, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 5, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 4, 1. Put that together with the left. Okay. So it's exactly the same pattern, just in a different key. Okay, so if we put that pattern together with the original, okay, we'll start off in the key of C. Set our nice little tonality here. Lull that listener into the key of C. And then we get that nice transition. And then of course afterwards, back to the original key, which doesn't sound quite as nice, but it still works. Play it slowly, play it fast. Break it down. Build it up in your own time. Okay. So that is, in my opinion, a really nice little pattern that gets all your fingers moving. It sounds pretty nice as well. It sounds quite impressive. And you've got that nice little transition, that technique of moving between one key to another key, and you can hear how nice that can sound with certain patterns. You know, it's trial and error, and it works sometimes, it doesn't work as well other times. It's entirely up to you to sort of work that out. So sheet music and guidance notes are available on patreon.com/creative Piano Academy. Really appreciate your support. I also have various other goodies down in the information box down below, as well as my top 5 piano exercises for beginners, so you can check that out if you want to as well. Let me know in the comments below if you like these piano patterns and they're helping you. I'm actually putting together a premium course going over 30 of these patterns, like really deep dive into them, so feedback is always really appreciated. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video.